Hello, Capricorn. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Capri, let's see how your energies are looking right now so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you and don't dismiss the message. And it applies to all those who have their sun, ascendant, moon, or Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. 3 phone lines have been activated so you can contact a tarot service 24 hours a day. You will be able to communicate with my team of tarot readers who will be answering all your questions instantly. The channel membership feature is now active so you can join the conversation and get great benefits like early access to videos, forecasts and horoscopes, polls, unique badges in live chats, photos and status updates, and attention because starting this April, we will soon be the first. All those who are members of the channel will participate in raffles, monthly raffles, so you can have personal consultations with me. Okay, so I'll be waiting for you. So let's channel a message for the sign of Capricorn. Capri, you have the sun here. You have judgment. The Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups. Capri, what is it that you need to let go of? Because there's great potential here in letting go of the past. There's an issue of closure, a farewell, a withdrawal. In order to move forward toward a new creation, toward a new phase where you shine, it's like I'm getting ready to shine. I'm getting ready to give birth to something. I'm getting ready to create something new, to live in a different way, to connect with pleasure. To connect with something much more valuable, to move, for example. So before this happens, before giving birth to this new stability, because that's exactly what you're doing, what you are starting to create is a new stability, a new way of supporting yourselves in every sense, whether it's on a physical level, an economic level, or a structural level, the structure of a new house, new values, feeling more secure again with changes in your economic projects or work. You are in a moment of creativity. You are in a moment of inspiration, and you know that this is possible, that you can make that move, that you can do that project, that you can achieve that new stability, and I feel that you are going to achieve it because it's very good that Sun came out first. I feel this supports you and says, yes, that's the way, Capri. Don't doubt it. But in order to create this, you're going to have to break repetitive patterns and get out of a cycle rooted in your past. Whether it's patterns from your past, behaviors, personality, habits, ways of thinking, or focus. Leaving memories behind, leaving a place behind, an old house in some cases, a connection, a relationship. But this has to do with what it is from my past that I need to let go of, that's weighing me down, that I've been carrying around. So I can move forward on a new path toward a different horizon, commit to other kinds of values, and create a new stability in my life. So that's exactly it. It's the question of what I need to close out from that past, what I need to walk away from. Which one is that? If you felt uncomfortable in a place, it could be that the place itself is also telling you it's time to move somewhere else. I can't contain your energy anymore. That's like the place, a house, right? When you understand, things start breaking around there, right? The place is speaking. So that's when you realize what has come to light. I also feel like we're in a moment of great awakening, of great awareness, right? of having woken up from autopilot, from automatic mode, and giving yourself the chance to start something new, to be reborn, right? Of connecting with a new source of income, of connecting with abundance, of connecting with a new project, a new job, but really something that gives you a new sense of stability. A place where you feel safe, okay? I mean, here I feel good. Here I feel comfortable. For example, I've gone to live in nature. I'm connecting with what's natural, with what's organic. I feel like I can be myself here. This requires saying goodbye to everything you've known with your past. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. Let's see what else we have. Capricorn. Capricorn. General energy available to you. Let's take 3 cards here, 3 more cards. You have the 2 of Pentacles, the Prince of Swords, the 10 of Cups. The theme of a new home, the house, is very strong, right? Prince of Wands, a lot of forward-moving energy, right? Unstoppable progress. This is, well, no one can stop me with this project of renewal, this change, this rebirth too, of moving to a new place, of building something new. There's a Capricorn here who isn't limited by their structures or by their boundaries, but has opened up. That is to say, I want to live differently. I want to live in a new way. I open myself to what is expansive. I open myself to growth. I bet on what's new. I'm not afraid, and I move forward and make that decision. That's why I'm mentioning it to you. I see you as flexible. I see that you are adapting to the changing circumstances right now. That's why I say, if there's something that needs to be released, it will be released easily. It will be easy to let go of. It's not a time to go backwards. It's not a time for fears. On the contrary, it's a time for a lot of courage right now to make those decisions for those new goals and move forward, right? And move forward above all with a lot of personal power. I also see you as very mature and also exercising a kind of authority. It's that the idea motivates you. That project you have in mind motivates you because I feel that it's what will give you happiness in every way. It's what will make you feel fulfilled. The energy of the new home is very strong. The energy also in some cases has to do with starting a family. Capricorns who have decided to have children, Capricorns who have decided to become a couple, Capricorns who have decided to live with someone, to choose love, to choose family. But in itself, it has to do with the concept of forming a home. Okay? I feel that this is also going to happen pretty quickly, much faster than normal or expected. But I already feel like you're ready for this, right? Like very, very sure. There's no doubt anymore that this is what you want. This is the goal that will really bring a lot of happiness to your life. So go ahead. Go ahead. The energy is on your side. Let's see what else we have. Another source in Dear Capricorn, general and available energy. You have here the 4 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. How present the past is, right? A past that is left behind, memories that are left behind. But it's also about taking the best from that past, right? Because that past has shaped the Capricorn you are today. Much freer. I see you as very flexible. Not just flexible, but free. Free to enjoy your life in a totally different way, right? to break those limits and to be able to make that big change of direction in your life. In your life, allow yourself to do it. Beyond the fact that this isn't an impulsive decision to change, but rather something that has been thought about and reflected on a lot. And there may even have been some feeling of insecurity in moving forward, in changing direction. Will I be able to do it or not? For example, if you invest in a job, in a project, will I be able to sustain this project? Will it go well for me? Will it be accepted? Will what I'm going to do be accepted by clients? There are those moments of insecurity, right? If you move, will I be able to build that home in that new place? Will I feel comfortable in the new environment? So, of course, there are thoughts that sometimes put you on alert, that sometimes make you feel vulnerable, it seems. But you have more energy on your side. So if there's a little insecurity or fear, don't let it stop you. That's it. Maybe we can think of that hesitation as, I'm going to do things, but I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to do things strategically. I'm going to do things with a plan, not just with impulsiveness and moving forward, but I'm going to think things through. I'm going to evaluate, I'm going to study the situation very carefully, and I'm going to act strategically. Okay? Because if there's insecurity, if there are certain fears going around, I feel like it carries much more weight. That goal, that purpose, that happiness and fulfillment you have in mind outweighs any kind of insecurity from your past. Remember that all of this could be insecurities from your subconscious, from when you were little, from when you were a child, from things you've experienced in the past when you were approaching a big life change. What have you experienced? What things have you felt? For example, if you've changed, for example, when you were a child, if you moved, what did you feel during that move? During that change, how did you perceive it? Did you perceive it as threatening, or did you perceive it in a positive way? Or when a family member was born, a brother or a sister, how did you feel about all of this? So sometimes these are memories from the unconscious that are very, very deep. They come from childhood. At certain moments in adulthood, they get triggered, and I feel like they come to light. All right? Go ahead, Capri. Let's see what we have in the Oracle deck. This is the Egyptian Oracle. Let's go with your advice, a message for this moment. Capricorn. Capri, you have conjecture here. You have the moon there, card 2, which is the High Priestess. Card 47. It's a very mental card. It's a card about reaching what? Conclusions, a conjecture. So pay attention, because at this moment, certain types of reflections, thoughts, intuitions as well, are going to feel very strong, and you will reach a final conclusion. I feel that this also has to do with reaching a verdict, piecing things together and understanding something. The root of a situation, the root of a behavior, the root also of some kind of emotion, but it's like going to the bottom of it. Now I understand. Now I've formed a conjecture. I observed, I analyzed, I went deeper, I understood. Dear Capricorn, this is what we've seen for all of you in terms of the overall energy available to you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.